Hello, everyone. Hello. I am pulling myself up. Alrighty, and I'm up. All right, guys. So, I'm in a different room today because it's just bright, and I find that when I record upstairs in my room, that when I record upstairs in my room in the daytime, that's when it's like dark. Even though I have the Diva ring light in front of me, it's still dark because that window that sits directly behind me. So, if you guys saw, I told you guys that I was coming live today to teach you guys how I, kind of like a behind the scenes, how I created the class that we just did, hold on. Hey, Lana, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Yay. You guys are here. Awesome. Good morning, everyone. Yay. I'm a little manly this morning. Excuse the manliness going on. Good morning, Kim Angela. Hello. Hang on for me, guys, 1 second. Elevator music. Actually, I don't need elevator music. Listen, y'all. Hold on 1 second for me. Hello. BRB. Hang on for me, guys, 1 second. Elevator music. Actually, I don't need elevator music. Listen, y'all. Hold on 1 second for me. BRB. Hang on for me, guys, 1 second. Elevator music. Actually, hold on 1 second for me. That's too much. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. That was like, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was picking up the sound from the computer and picking up that was a lot. Hold on. I wish I could just mute myself out. Yes, Miss Ari, yay. Hey. Every freckle on my face is where it's supposed to be. I love her so much. All right. Yeah, those two sounds were like colliding together. Keisha, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to mute the video. I don't see how to mute it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Together. Oh my. Keisha, you so smart. Here we go. Now I love that song. I met her and performed for her while in high school, and it was this. Oh my God, that is so awesome. Miss Atkins, do you sing? I met her and performed for her. Do you sing? Bottom right corner, Keisha, got it, Keisha. Thank you so much. I got it now. Yes, I found that mute. Thank you so much. Yes. Miss Adkins, I'm waiting for your response. Do you sing or do you do poetry? How did you perform for India? Ari, how? I was in performing arts. I play instruments, dance. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, you dance and sing? Two gifts that I wish that I had. The gift of singing and the gift of dance. But you know what I always revert back to? That the Lord said to make a joyful noise unto the Lord. So I just go. I'm so jealous. I love her. Would love to sing for her, like professionally. Amber, do you sing too all day? What PA school did you go to? Oh my gosh. You guys sing and dance. You guys sing and dance. I can't dance. I'm a wallflower. Listen, I stopped being a wallflower when I turned, like, in my early 30s. I stopped. I was like, I need to come up off this wall and get out here and dance. Oh, that's so funny. You guys sing and dance. Two things I wish I could do. That is so awesome. So, Coach, hey, Jovan. Hey, lady. Hey, lady. I told you guys in the beginning, I can't do either, right, Kim? But I still get out there and do my little two-step and do and try my best to sing. You understand? I don't care. I will still try, Kim. Yep. Well, not try. We do it. We just sing and dance. But may not be as well as these other members in the group. But good gosh. Yes, Kim. Absolutely. Making it happen anyway. I am so excited to be here with you guys this morning. So if you guys didn't catch like the very, very beginning, let me know how the lighting is. Let me know how you can see me, because I am in a brighter room this morning. I wanted a different scene, something different. So let me know if you guys can see me good, if the lighting is good down here. I'm from Compton, California, but our school... Hey, Miss Sherry Littleton, good morning. From Compton, California, but our school had a program for performing arts, and Bill Gates program. I went to Compton. Wow, that is so awesome. Okay, hey, Michelle Arnold. You said you can see just fine. Okay, so perfect. So the lighting is perfect. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. So I don't have any ring light. I don't have a ring light at all. So I am just rocking with the ring light that Jesus gave us. That's the light that we're using today. Because I said when I'm upstairs, I feel like even in the daytime, if I use that Diva ring light, it still feels like dark. Hey, Monique, Danielle, hey, lady. It still feels dark because I have that window behind me. So I'm in front of a big old picture window. Let me turn this around. And you guys, I actually literally take my computer with me. The big computer is mobile, so I don't have a laptop. My kids have laptops, and so I literally will take this whole computer and travel around the house with it because it's literally just, the keyboard and the mouse and then the screen, and I just unplug it, and then the actual cable that we have is Wi-Fi. So I don't have to worry about plugging it into like the motherboard or whatever, because I have it on, what do you call it? What's it called? I just said it. Wi-Fi. There we go. Please come help me do my office. Go on Pinterest. Oh my gosh, Monique. Go on Pinterest. I'm telling you, before we bought this house, I lived on Pinterest. I just lived on Pinterest. Like, seriously. Go on Pinterest and, like, be inspired. Like, literally, these bookshelves that you guys see behind me, I saw this on Pinterest. I live on Pinterest, yep. I saw these bookshelves on Pinterest and asked my husband to make it. And he literally, okay, of course he didn't make the wood, we bought the wood, but if you see these brackets, these actual brackets, he actually made, oh, you can't see that, the brackets in there that's hanging up that's holding the shelves up, he actually made those. And, cause you guys know my husband is a welder. That's how I created my mom cave. Pinterest is my interior decorator. Exactly. Yep. I feel the same way. When we bought this house, like I literally said, my entire house is going to look like a Pinterest board. And it does. I wanted my house to look like a Pinterest board. The inspo isn't the problem. I have millions of pens. I need the execution. Well, I can't help you there. Can't help you there. You just got to do it. Can't help you there. It feels good. You guys, it just feels good. Just like, where is Miss Atkins? Miss Atkins, my, what do you call it? My, what am I saying? My screen, my home screen on my computer is still a hot mess. I still have all those icons all over the place. And it drives my sister crazy too. She cannot operate like that, but my house is organized. And the actual classes, like all my online classes, like all that stuff is in folders. But stuff that I like screenshot and like download a picture real quick, I'll just grab it and put it on right there on the screen, and it just looks a hot mess. I told my girlfriend she has a Pinterest house. She said she was going to bring my Pinterest boards to life. Yep. Awesome. Hey, Coco Matthews. Good morning. All right, you guys, I'm going to get started with today's class. I'm going to get started. Let me wet my whistle. Hold on one second. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. Sorry, checked out for a sec. I'm at work. It's okay, Amber. The replay is going to be up, so you guys will be able to watch the replay. All right, you guys. So let's get started. So the title of this broadcast is How to Create Your First Product/Program in a Weekend. Let me make sure. I know that there's a sunlight somewhere shining in. So I'm more specifically talking about the class that we literally just came off of, the A to Z life coaching class. Everything you need to know to get started building a profitable life coaching practice in formation class. So you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Tell me. I was just telling my sister about your straws. Oh my goodness, you guys, I found them on Instagram. So they're going to be in my Amazon store. Duh. Like, I don't even know why I didn't think Amazon. So the straws will be in my Amazon store. Amazon. Yes. Keisha says she's ready. Yes. All right. You guys are ready for today's class. Awesome. All right, so let's get started. Ooh, let me loosen. Oh, before we do, let me show you guys something. Let me show y'all something. I took the bandage off of my neck. I took the Band-Aid off. Can you guys see that? It still like has like a lot of like the gluey stuff around it, but the actual in the cut itself is like, it's like almost 2 inches long, but I feel so much better. If you guys get queasy from stuff like that, I'm so sorry. My oldest daughter, whenever she sees like blood and stuff, she says it makes her butt vibrate, like literally her butthole vibrates. So if you guys are queasy like that, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to show y'all that I was a big girl last night and took my bandages off because they were just looking dirty. And it was just time to put my big girl panties on and tear them off. So I took them off, and I'm so happy that I did because I got to see what the cut looked like. All right, you guys, so let's get started. Oh yeah, I see. Her butt vibrates. I know, Lynn, isn't that funny? I know, I've seen worse with my C-section scar. Yeah, I get it, Miss Atkins. Both of my girls came through C-section. So I get it. All right, I am going to go ahead and get into the topic for today, which is how to create your first product/program in a weekend. All right, so you guys know that we just did the A to Z life coaching class, and I want to talk to you guys about how I created that class, promoted that class, and am selling that class. And I feel short. I want to like get taller. Okay. All right. So number one in creating your first product/program in a weekend, and you guys can do this in a weekend. I actually wrote a blog about this, how to create your first product in a weekend as well. But the very first thing, you guys witnessed it. It started from a question. It all started from one question. one of the members in here, I don't even know if she was in the class, the lady who asked the question. I'm not even sure. Let me see what her name is. Because I forgot her name. Oh, where is it? Okay, here we go. Replace. Okay, it was, and of course I pull it up and I can't pronounce this name. All right, I'm gonna do my best. Vernica, or wait a minute, Vernique, I think that's it. Vernique Cobham. She asked the question about, she said, "Good morning, everyone. I need some advice. I wanted to become a life coach for some time now, but I'm not sure where to begin. I don't know if it's best to be certified or not, or even where to start the process of starting a business as a life coach. I'm not sure how I should go about picking a name. Does anyone have any suggestions for me?" And so, I'm glad you're feeling better. I had to turn away because I'm a queasy person. Oh gosh, Monique, I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, Monique. Okay, catch the replay. Okay. Okay, so it started with a question. So that's number one. It started with a question, and that's where the content came from. So number one, it started with a question. You guys can do this with one question that you get from your audience. So number one is I got asked the question. Number two, I created the content. And the content also came more from when she asked the question. That's when I said, I'm going to turn this into an entire class, into an entire video. And then my process of creating the content came from further questions, came from me asking you guys, do you guys have any more questions? I'm going to create an entire class around this. So I kept asking questions throughout the entire week. Okay, so number one was I got asked the question. Number two, created the content, and the creation from the content also came from more questions that I asked you guys on top of me sitting down and being still and being quiet and taking all the information that I have within and writing it down on paper. Some things that you guys didn't ask me and things that I knew and wanted to share with you guys. Just remembering, like I said, you are a part of your, you are already a part of your niche. So when I was sitting down thinking and writing the content for this class, I was thinking about what would I have loved to know? What could I have used immediately in my business in the very beginning? So that was that's number two. Number three is that I promoted it by talking about it on my favorite social media sites. Now, you guys know that I've been talking about it here inside the group. If you guys are connected to me on Instagram, I talked about it on Instagram. I also would put it in my Instagram story as well. Squirrel moment. Is Black and White Stripe watch the band too? Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a Black and White Stripe watch band too? Yes, it is. You are so silly. What's squirrel moment mean? What does that mean? I don't even know what that term means. Okay, so I promoted it by talking about it on my favorite social media sites. And the reason why I say my favorite social media sites, because I want you guys to do your favorite social media sites. Remember, we talked about this. You don't have to do what's working for, because somebody else loves YouTube. You don't have to go to YouTube if that's not your favorite platform. So I was promoting it through my favorite social media sites. Number four is then I sent it out with the newsletter. I talked about it in the newsletter, and I sent it out. Oh, being distracted from the movie Up. Okay. I don't know what that means either. I'm not a movie watcher, so if you're referencing a movie, I literally have watched The Color Purple, and that's where it stopped for me. I'm not a movie watcher. What was I going to say? Okay, so I sent out the newsletter, and I talked about it in the newsletter. But I did not send, in the newsletter, I did not send out the call-in information at first. If you guys noticed that, I just sent out the newsletter without the call-in information because I wanted to be able to come into your inbox at least twice before we went live with this class. And the reason why is because if I would have sent out, now obviously I switch this up depending on what I'm doing and what my intention is for the class. But I sent it out without the call-in information at first because I wanted to talk about it, right? And I wanted to get you guys excited about it. So if I would have put the call-in information in there, you guys could have possibly written it down and then maybe forgot about it. Now, obviously, I could have sent out a reminder email like either 60 minutes before class started or something like that. But I typically don't do that. I'm just like, if you want to be here, you're going to write it down and you're going to show up. However, I do understand we are human, and us as humans, we've got a lot of things going on. So people do need reminders and things like that. So I sent it out the first time without the call-in information. Then the second time I sent it out with the call-in information because by this time when you guys got that newsletter at first, I wanted you guys to get excited about it and like say, oh my goodness, I can't wait. She said that the call-in information is going to come out on Wednesday morning. I think it was Wednesday morning. I don't know. It's going to come out on Wednesday morning. So I wanted you guys to be looking for the email to come out. So then I sent the email out with the call-in information. And then after I sent that out, then I taught the class. Then I actually taught the class. I actually called in on the conference line, and I was live here in YouTube. I was also live in YouTube. That's not true. I was live in Facebook. Excuse me, you guys. My dog is barking, and I was seeing who was pulling up. Shh. Stop, Spring. Stop. So, okay, so then I taught the class and I recorded the class. So as I'm teaching this class is also being recorded, right? So after the class was taught, you guys know I hung up the phone and then I turned my attention to Facebook Live. And then Trina was telling you that a squirrel moment means being distracted, and she learned that oh, okay, listen. Thank you, Lynn, for breaking it down. Yes, Keisha, the dog, right? The dog. So you guys, I have points in front of me this morning so I can get a little bit distracted and catch your comments and then come back to my point because I'm not just like talking from, from my brain. So Lynn, thank you for the explanation, but I can keep on track today because I got my notes in front of me. Okay. So then after I taught the class, like I said, after I hung up the phone, then I directed my attention back to Facebook Live. And that's when we had the after party. And I realized that when we were in the after party, I realized that you guys were asking a lot of questions that were extremely valuable questions that I wish were on the call, but it was okay because it was recorded. And so the video was actually the after party video to me was actually filled with a lot of extremely valuable content as well. So what I did was I took that video down off of Facebook and I uploaded it into YouTube. And when I uploaded it into YouTube, I made it private. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you're not going to see that. The only way that you're going to see that video is if you purchase this class, and then you'll be there's a link that will take you to that private link to that private video on YouTube. Okay, so I downloaded the video and uploaded it into YouTube. I downloaded and edited the class. Now, as far as downloading, and when I say I edited the class, let me be more specific. So, if I am teaching a class that is, because somebody asked me this before, as far as like when you do a recording, what if somebody says something really personal on the recording and then it's recorded and you go to sell it? How do you feel about that? Well, number one, everyone knows that the call is being recorded. You tell people that in the beginning of the call. You let people know this call is being recorded. I believe by law, you have to tell people that you are recording them. So they know that they're being recorded. And I believe that I have taken out, in all the years that I've been doing this, I believe that I've taken out 2 things out of an audio. And when I say taking it out, like actually taking out that section because of the content that was shared. And then I still packaged it, but I took that content out. And I can't really remember exactly what the content was or the reason why I took it out. Obviously, I took it out because I thought that it was a bit too personal, but I really don't remember the full detail because this was years and years ago. And I believe I've only done it like 1 or 2 times because you don't really do it that often because the people that are on the call, they know that they're being recorded. And I mean, I'm not talking about anything that is that, you know, like if people bare their heart, then they bare their heart. And that's good content. That's really good content to get someone in their raw state, or even myself in that raw state. So when you edit your classes, just in case anybody had that question as far as like, well, do you take any parts of it out? No, I typically don't. Like I said, in all the years I've been doing this, I believe I've done it 1 or 2 times and that's it. So when I do, hang on one second.
For more information.
When I do edit my classes, so for those of you who will listen to that class, if you purchase it, or if you guys have purchased any of my work, you guys will hear this little commercial at the end. Listen.
For more information about Angel Richardson and her life-changing products, visit Angel online at www.angelrichardson.com.
So you guys will hear, that's when I say I edited it. I think I put too many EDs at the end of that, but that's fine. You guys are picking up what I'm putting down. You guys get what I'm saying. When I say I'm going to edit the class, that's what I mean. I mean, I'm going to take the class out of free conference call, download it onto my computer, and then I upload it back up into the system that I use to put the what I call bookends on, and that's the bookend. So that's what you guys will hear at the end of all of my paid classes. You always hear the little commercial at the end. And I do that because it ties, it sounds more professional. It sounds way more professional. And remember, you guys, this is all about packaging and positioning yourself. If I just did a call, now I'm not saying that it would lessen the value or you couldn't sell a class if you didn't put an ending on that, you know, like a commercial like that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't or that you couldn't. But it just polishes the class. You understand? It polishes your content. It makes it extremely professional. So, and that's what we're in the business of being professional. So that's what I did as far as that is concerned. I downloaded the video and uploaded it into YouTube, and I downloaded the audio and then uploaded it into the system that I used and put my bookends on it. After I did that, then I uploaded the classes into Samcart, which is the actual sales system that I use currently, which is Samcart. I added all of that digital. Wait a minute, before I say that, because Samcart can only hold a certain amount of audio or video, or what is it called? Your file, how big it is, it only holds up to a certain amount of storage. So what I did is I went into the back office of my computer, the back office of my website, and I uploaded the YouTube, the private YouTube link is in, or I'm sorry, the private YouTube video is in a private page on my website, right? Then the audio is there too. The audio from the conference call, that's there too. And also the ebook, the actual ebook, or when I say the ebook, I'm talking about this, the actual this and the things that I was sharing with you guys on social media. That's what I say with the ebook. So that's in there as well. Where was I? upload it into Samcart. Can you do a class on how to create your bookmarks on video? Can you do a class on how to create your bookmarks? What are bookmarks? Are you talking about the bookends? Can you do a class on how to create your bookmarks on the video? When you say bookmarks, I'm not sure what you're saying, Monique. So all of that is in the back office of my website. It's on a secret page, right? It's on a secret page of my website. So if you go to my website right now, you're not going to see this. So what I uploaded into Samcart is I created the secret page on my website, and then I made it live. Once I made it live, I copied the link up in the address bar. I copied that link. And then that link is what I put into Samcart. So in Samcart, I put that link on the thank you page. So when in the back end of Samcart, it lets you send them to a thank you page. And in that thank you page, you can send them wherever. You can direct them wherever they want to go. And so because that system doesn't have a big space for you to upload everything into it, I put it on my website. So when you purchase it, that thank you page that comes to you, you click on it and it takes you to that back end page of my website that you will not see if you go to my website now, because it's a secret page. We'll have to watch the replay. These folks thinks I work for them. That's so funny, Trina. All right, we'll see you soon. Catch the replay and post any questions, Trina, that you might have when you do watch the replay. So after that is done, okay, so everything is up inside of Samcart. Well, then I went to, okay, Monique, bookends. Hang on one second. Then I went to where I actually created the actual cover and the pages for this. The cover and the pages for this were created in Canva. I created this entire thing in Canva. You guys, we all know that Canva is the ish and we all love it. So I created this in Canva. Then I created the actual where it looks like on my website. Actually, you know what? Let me post in here. Can I post a picture in here? Oh, I can't. If you guys see, how can I do this? The actual, hang on for me 1 second, guys. Okay. This actual, you guys already know. Well, let me just show you. The actual, where it looks like, let me show you. Right here, where it is this book, that it looks like a book, and this CD. All of this, I created this in another system, in another program that I use, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But to make this image, to have this, that picture on that book, and to create that CD, that's packaging. That's packaging. You created your content. And then you package it online. That is packaging of your content, right? And it makes it look crisp and clear, and it makes it look really nice and professional. So after I uploaded the all of my content onto Samcart, I created that image for the product picture. So when you guys go to my website, you guys will see that product image. And like I said, I created the actual book, the ebook part, into Samcart, and the to make it look like the book and the CD stuff. I'll talk about that in a second. So now we're on number 8. Number 8 is I am going to send out an email again. The email that I'm going to send out is to let people know, if you guys forgot about the class, don't worry, it was recorded. You can now purchase the class. And I even talked about that when I sent out the email at first. I said, this is going to be a no-fee class. However, the replay will not be. And so now when I send this email back out, this is when the segmentation comes in. I'm only going to send out this class to the people that actually opened my last email and actually clicked on the ebook link that I put in there. The people who actually opened the last email that I sent out and clicked on the ebook that I sent out with it, which is this, the A to Z. Now, the reason why I'm going to do that is because those are the people who showed interest. Those are the people who showed interest. I can see when you guys open the emails. I can see when you forward the emails. I can see all of that in my back office. So when you guys are saying to me, I don't get any of your emails, it could be several different reasons. Maybe it's going into your spam folder, maybe spam folder, junk folder, whatever. I don't know. It could be, but what I'm saying is the more you guys communicate with me in email, meaning the more that you guys open my emails, the more you're going to see from me. So if you guys don't see or hear from me in a while, it could be not because I'm not sending out emails. It could be because you show a lack of interest in your engagement in my email database. And so I communicate with who communicates with me. I communicate the most with who communicates with me. So when I send this back out, I'm only sending it out to the people that open the last email and click to actually download that book, because that shows me, wow, those people were really interested. So I'm going to send out the class to them. And then the last thing, number 10, is, why did I write that down, Gabrielle? I don't know what that was supposed to mean. So number 10 is I'm just going to market. That's it. Once you guys create a program or a product, once it's done, your only job after that is just to market it over and over. I skipped 9. Hold on. 9 was send out an email to who previously opened the promotions about it. That was number 9. I'm sorry, Miss Atkins, that I probably just didn't say that. So number 8 was I created the package look with Canva and the other resource. And then number 9 was to send out the email to people who previously opened the promotions about it. That was number 9. And then number 10, is there a way to rebuild that email communication after you stop sending it to us? Can we do it without site? Yes, you can just open up an email. Just open up an email. Yep. Absolutely. Just when you guys said, oh my gosh, I found 12 emails in my spam, just open them up. Just open them up. Once you open them up, that will put your engagement back up at the top on my end. So, okay, so number 10 is to market it. Once you guys have these classes recorded, your only job after that is to market it. That's it. And you can... Okay, got it, Lynn. Perfect. Then the way that you can do that is, number 1, I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that right now by showing you guys a little behind the scenes. Actually, it's basically my sales funnel is what I'm showing you guys, but I don't like using those technical terms, because when you guys hear sales funnel and opt-in page and what does all that mean? Like, I just want to tell you guys, this is how I sold it. This is how I promoted it, but it is basically called a sales funnel. Like I said, after you guys create these things, then your only job then is to just market it. Now, to your question, Miss Adkins, as far as can I do a class on how to create the bookends on the video, this is why I wanted to wait until the end. This is in this, how to create, market, package, and sell digital products. There is a video inside there. When you download this class, it's actually a video that I'm doing, and I'm showing you how I downloaded the audio out of Free Conference Call and how I actually put those bookends on there. I actually show you guys how to do that. If I pre-recorded a class like Trina did, Wait a minute. If I pre-recorded a class like Trina did, do these same... Oh my gosh, that's a great question, Amber. That is such a great question. And the answer is yes. Basically, yes. So what Amber's saying is, like, if I were to, like, as far as like my one class, like actually this class right here, there was nobody live on this call with me. And I recorded this by conference call. There was nobody live with me. So what I did was I went and I recorded this class, created all the content. I did all of the design of the paperwork and all of that stuff, created it all, packaged it all. And then my only job then is to now sell it. And that's what I keep doing. I keep selling this over and over again because it's already done. It's already done. And if you guys notice how one class will complement the other class. Or if I create this class and then I have something else that goes with it, you want to make sure you talk about that. But in the beginning, and I know that this can sound a little bit overwhelming and hopefully not frustrating to some of you guys, but I just remember when I first started out and I didn't have any products, and I'm sitting there listening to somebody talk about, well, you create this one product and then you make a complementary product and you just keep building off of it. I was just like, I don't even have one product yet. So that's why I really like to take things a little bit slowly with you guys to not overwhelm you. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with information that you necessarily aren't going to use right now in this stage of your business. And so if you guys taught a class, now for those of you who say, like, for instance, and like why I say that you guys can do this weekend or in a weekend, say for you guys, like, if you're a relationship coach, like Miss Trainer, who's going to watch this video later. She helps people with their relationships. The way to market a class over the weekend, and this is something that I used to do. If you guys remember, I used to do my Saturday night calls. And the reason why I did Saturday night calls was because I was going for the audience, for the women that were going out every Saturday night that didn't really want to go out on Saturday nights. They were just kind of doing it because they didn't feel like they had anything else to do. They didn't want to stay in the house by themselves. They wanted to go out with the happy hour with the people from work. Well, I specifically wanted to target those people because I wanted them to stop going out. And what are you celebrating? If your life is miserable, what are you celebrating? What are you going out tonight to turn up for? Like, what's the turn up for? What are we celebrating tonight? Probably nothing. You're probably just celebrating just the fact that it's Saturday, you're not at work. But I wanted to get women to be on purpose. And so if I were to do a class this weekend, here's the sales copy that we talked about in the class A to Z. This is what I would say to get people on that call. If I were dealing with women in relationships, I would say something tonight because it's Friday. I would say something like, tomorrow night is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm teaching this no fee class or a paid class, whatever, however you guys want to do it. I'm teaching this class on how to, how to build your confidence and be unstoppable. That's always my go-to example class. And so, or how to get over your ex, or 10 ways to move on from your past relationship, something like that, right? I would say that, and then I would be like, are you tired of going out to the club every single weekend? You know the answer to your problem is not in the bottle of your champagne bottle, or is not in the bottom of your champagne glass. I would say something like that. Like, you know that you no longer fit into that crowd anymore. So why not spend your Saturday night with me and a group of other like-minded women to help build our confidence, or discover our purpose, or get on track with what God is calling us to do? I would say something like that. Remember in the class when I talked about some people will promote their stuff and be like, oh, I'm teaching my first class. Will you guys come join me tonight? No. But if you tell me that how my life is going to be after I take your class, then you've got my attention. But if you just tell me you created this class, you want me to come sign up, Nope, I'm going out with my girlfriends to turn up because you did nothing to pique my interest. But if I talk about your pain, because what you're going to do is you're going to talk about what you used to go through yourself, because you are your niche in some way, shape, or form. A part of you is still your niche. Does that make sense, you guys? Tell me if that is making sense to you guys as I wet my whistle. Tell me if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, Lana said, yep, perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Miss Sherry said, yes, perfect. Good, good, good. I'm so glad. Good, 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 good. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Coco Matthews. Awesome. Amber said, yeah, perfect. Making perfect sense. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yes, Lynn. Awesome. Awesome. Yay. So that makes sense to you guys. That's perfect. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that makes sense to you guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Anything else that I wanted to share? That was it, you guys. That's all I wanted to share. Let me take this off just because it is hot in this room. And I am sitting still. So I can take this off for, it just gets hot and itchy. And the sun is just turning right through here. So this is what we're going to do for right now. I'm going to be still. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So glad that you guys are, I'm going to watch this 50 times. Amber, great, 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 great. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy because then you'll really understand it. Yes, how do you put your cover on the CDs for packaging? This will show you that, Coco, how you put your cover on the books. In the How to Create, Market, Package, and Sell Your Digital Products. This is the class that you need. Oh, you didn't mention the resource for the picture. More specifically, tell me what picture you're talking about, Amber. Okay, let me put this back on because I am turning a lot. I am twisting. Okay, did that make sense? Is, I guess, what I just answered, Coco, that made sense to you, or that answered your question? It's hot, but I am moving. I love it. I'm listening, but I'm learning as well. You rock too, Keisha. Thank you. Thank you so much, Keisha. Awesome. Nope, you answered it. Yep. Okay, perfect. Amber, awesome. I'm so glad. Like, that literally put little butterflies in my stomach, Amber, when you say, okay, Keisha's back at work. Amber, when you said, I'm going to watch this 50 times, that literally like made like little butterflies go flutter in my belly, because I was just like, oh, she gets it. Like, because if you repetition is the mother of skill. So when you do listen to this over and over again, eventually it's going to make so much sense. And then when you understand the step and the place in which you're at right now, then you master that and then you move on to the next step. Because I used to think that I needed all the systems in place. I needed my website to do this. I needed an opt-in. I needed a this, a that, a funnel, a sales funnel, and a tripwire, and all this stuff. And so this has been very helpful. Oh, you are so welcome, Michelle. You are so, so, so welcome. And then you guys know, let me tell you about the pricing for this class. Yes, because this is not my strength point. Okay, I understand. I totally understand that it can get overwhelming, Amber. Yep, I so get it. For those of you ladies, if you don't have that program, I suggest you get this. This is all in there, and the names of the resources she mentioned. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. Yep, she's referring to the How to Create, Market, and Package Your Digital Products. Thank you so much, Lynn. There we go. I forgot. I have products sitting like, what do I do with this stuff? You already have products, Amber. That's good. That's so good. Oh, that's what I was talking about, the pricing. So the price for this class, the one that I'm talking about now, The one, the A to Z. Why do I keep closing this? And I keep referencing it. I'm just going to keep it open. This class, if you guys looked at it, this class is only $20 and $20.18 in honor of, in lieu of the year. Can you put the link up for that, Angel? Tell me what link, Amber. When in honor of 2018. So this was a class that is extremely valuable. I love this product, Angel. I am so not computer savvy, but this really makes me feel like I can do it. Good. Michelle said, thank you so much. This has been very helpful. I will also be replaying it several times this weekend to really understand and put the, oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. Yes, Amber, I will do that right now. You guys are so freaking awesome. That makes me so happy. God, that makes me so happy, because then I know that you guys are going to get it. And then when you guys start getting it, and then I can teach you guys different things. I can teach you guys different things when you start to get it and get to different levels and things like that. So that's exciting. That's so exciting. So, and then when you guys do watch this replay, don't hesitate to ask any questions while you guys are doing so. And I'm going to do another thing. I'm going to cut this class really short. I'm not going to make this real long, like a 2-hour class, because I want for those who do watch it to just get it. And then, if you guys have any questions around it, obviously I'll stay here. But if you guys don't, I'm going to cut this class short. So when you guys do come back and rewatch it, you're not watching a whole bunch of conversational stuff. But the reason why I did the class to be $20.18 is, number one, like I said, in lieu of it being 2018, right? But then I also know that that class is priced at a price where it's like a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's like, it's only $20. So if you guys are scared to invest in your business right now, which I totally understand, but also understand that sometimes, I'm building my, oh, awesome, Kim. Awesome, Kim. That is so awesome. Sometimes, you know, I want you guys to think, if you guys see a product or program, and I'm not even just referring to my classes and my products and programs. If there's a product or program or class that you guys want to invest in, sometimes you have to think to yourself, I can't afford not to do this. I can't afford not to do this, because sometimes people are waiting for, we've got income tax season coming. A lot of people are waiting for their taxes to come through, or a lot of people just wait until they have all their ducks in a row. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. It's all about taking a risk. It's all about taking a risk. So sometimes if you think to yourself, I don't have the money for this right now, you have to think, I don't have the money to not do this right now. Because, for instance, this class is a $97 class, and some people may not have just $100 laying around. However, once you invest in this $100 class and you create your own product, you're going to be able to get your $100 back. But that depends on how dedicated you are and how much work that you're willing to put into it. But that's why I created the class and made it $20.18, because it's a really, really good starting place. It's a really good starting place for people that are just coming into this field. And also, as far as the continuation of me marketing this class, when new people come into this group, and or when I'm just out here in these internet streets, I can always direct people back to this class. That's part of marketing it over and over and over again. So that's it, you guys. That's it. That's all. That's all I have to say. I will certainly have to come back and watch the replay. Okay, Keisha. That's it. That's all. That is all it takes, you guys. That's all it takes. Just a tad bit of confidence and some just do itness, and you guys got it. And once you guys get that first class out in the marketplace, you will feel so good. And not only that, when you get your first class out into the marketplace and you get that first sale, it will skyrocket your confidence. Oh, thank you, Coco. Thank you so much. It will skyrocket your confidence so much that it's like, okay, great. You know, people are really picking up what I'm putting down, and it'll give you that boost of confidence that you need to create another product, to create another program, to create another product, and to create another Oh, let me tell you guys something else. Before we end. So you guys know, after I taught this class, right? After I taught this class, was it that night or the next day? I can't remember if it was that night or the next day. I can't remember. I have so much stuff already. It's going out this weekend. Yay! That is so freaking awesome, Coco. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So when I taught that class, right? Then I came in here and I asked you guys, can you guys please give me 2 or 3 things that you guys got from this class? I asked you guys that. Remember, I asked you guys to post 2 or 3 things. The reason why I did that is because that's testimonials that I'll be able to use on my sales page for other people to look at and say, okay, well, this person, I told you guys, I can toot my own horn and say how wonderful and great my products are, but I need you guys to help me in that endeavor. And it comes naturally. Obviously, it's no different than when we go to a store and we're like, girl, you got to go to the store. That it's so clean in there. It's like the best thing ever. I'm just asking you guys to do that because we naturally do it anyway. And so when you guys posted that, I was able to do that. But if you notice, I didn't take any of your pictures and post it without your permission. When people write words, that's words. You can take those words, but I didn't take your pictures and post your pictures only because I didn't ask for the permission to. However, if you guys notice that Trina's picture is there because Trina actually gave me permission to use her picture for another testimonial from another product that from another class that her and I did together. And so I was able to use her picture for this class because she gave me permission. So I'm so excited. I got to catch it live with almost no interruptions. I didn't have to leave my client to go make copies. That's so good. That's so good, Lynn. That is so good. So that's why I asked you guys to give me 2 or 3 things that you guys got from it. And if you guys don't mind, for those of you who did post your testimonies, if you guys don't mind me using your picture, just go back to that same post and say, Angel, you can use my picture, and I'll snag your picture and put it on my website too. Oh my goodness, Michelle, I have your picture on my website simply because when you came into the group, you were one of the first people to buy this class. Well, not one of the first people up there, and the first people to buy this class. And you said that you bought this class. And so I assumed, my assumption was like, I don't think Michelle would mind if I used her picture. And now you're confirming it. But the reason why I did, because you came and you're like, I just bought this class. So I'm like, Michelle, she watches my videos. You already know you can use my, thank you, Keisha. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But I say that because some people are funny like that, and I get it. Trust me when I tell you. That's why I say when I work with people and ask them for a testimony, and I say, can you also send a picture? I get it if they don't want to, if they don't want their picture on there. I get it because a lot of people, especially us as coaches and content creators, we don't necessarily like for either our audience or our other peers, or not the peers, not what the word, our other colleagues to know where we're getting our information from, or who's teaching us. And I understand that. When I tell you guys, my feelings are not involved in my business whatsoever. You guys can tell me, Angel, no, I don't want anybody to know that I'm working with you. Cool, I get it. My feelings are not going to be like, oh my gosh, she doesn't want anybody to know. Listen, you already paid me, so I'm good. You understand? I'm good. However, at the same time, if you guys don't mind, then yes, I would love to use your face and your words at the same time. So that's where that came from. So make sure you guys get testimonials and ask people to talk about it, and that helps sell and create a buzz around it. Oh, one more thing. I guess I'm going back to number 3. When I said I promoted it, yes, back to number 3, promoted it and talked about it on my favorite social media sites. So you guys know that I gave out on my social media. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, crap. On my social media, I put in there, oh, awesome, Coco. Did you give me a testimony from any class? If you did, I don't know if yours, if you gave me a testimony from the A to Z, but if you did, I'm going to do that as soon as I get off of this live. I'm going to go snatch your picture. So thank you so much for your permission. If you guys notice, like, when you guys are promoting something, stick to just talking about that for the week. So if you guys are going to do something like, say, over the weekend, you guys create your, okay, yes, thank you so much, Coco. If you guys create something over this weekend and you guys are going to teach something, say next weekend, on Monday, starting from Monday, just talk about the class that you're going to do. And when I say just talk about it, I don't mean to keep trying to sell it, but you want to keep giving little tips about it. So that's what I did. I gave out on the social media, I gave A through I at first, and then I gave J through S, I think. I don't know how I did this exactly. But then the very last ones, I never posted the rest of the alphabet. I never posted this live on Instagram. That's when I kept this one to ourselves. I kept the last, I believe, like 6 or 7 tips of inspiration. I kept that because I wanted you guys to get excited to get the first 20 something. Yeah, the first, how many letters in the alphabet? I think it's 26. So I believe I gave it like 10, and then 6 or something like that. But I didn't give the last. But what I did in my Instagram story, I did a story and I was like, for those of you who want to join this class, or for those of you who want the rest of the alphabet, make sure you check your email and download the actual ebook that I added in there. So I didn't give everything, but back to number 3, when you're promoting and talking about it, just give tips throughout the week to keep people excited, to keep people engaged. So by the time it comes time for you to teach the class that you've been promoting, they're already primed and ready to receive the information that you're going to teach them. So that was literally the last thing that I wanted to add for this class. So any questions, you guys? Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to end this broadcast so it won't be 2 hours long and we done got on to talking about something else. So I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this class or this live that we're doing right now. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Any questions? Hey, Vanika, yes, please watch the replay. Please watch the replay. It's extremely valuable. My client just showed up. Thanks so much. Awesome content always. Bye, Lynn. Bye, Lynn. Yes, you hear India. Yes, Amber. Yep. Gonna watch the replay. Hey, Jennifer. Perfect. Okay, so anybody that just watched this, do you guys have any questions? If you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to end this broadcast so it's not 2 to 5 hours long. So when the people watch the replay, they can just get the meat of everything. I'll watch the replay. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Nobody has any questions while I'm here live. Now, you guys know, if you guys ask a question that requires me to come back in here today, I will do so. But if not, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Go be amazing, you guys, and go create your products and classes and programs. And shoot me a question, shoot me an email if you guys need any help in the process. I love you guys so much. Happy Friday. Go make some money, you guys. Go make some money, you guys.